All right, in this chapter, what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk in more detail about some of those user organization strategies that we looked at in a previous section, okay? So to start, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at organizations, all right? Now, what are organizations in Liferay? Okay, like I've mentioned before, a Liferay organization or a Liferay organization hierarchy is a group of organizations that are intended to represent or accurately represent real life, okay? So again, what this would look like for Livingston might look different from what you guys have, okay? But essentially, any sort of hierarchical structure you can think of is going to fit within the concept of an organization. So if we look at Liferay, Liferay is liferay.com with a number of departments. It could be a department structure that is our organizations. With Livingston, okay, we have a set of hotels and resorts. That could be its own organization structure, okay? Or it could be the actual Livingston company organization itself, okay? So instead of the hotels and resorts specifically, it could be the executives, the administration, marketing, as well as the different hotels, okay? So again, each organization is meant to represent an actual part of an organization hierarchy. Okay. Each organization can have their own managers, executives, or any other users that logically make sense to be grouped in that particular organization. Now, because this is an organization hierarchy, there could be as many levels as needed. So you can have a parent organization, that could be the top level, Livingston Hotels and Resorts, Inc., or something like that. Okay. You can have multiple parents, so multiple top level organizations. And then they can have sub-organizations and then sub-organizations under those as well as needed, okay? Those sub-organizations are also known on the platform itself as child organizations, and we'll get a chance to take a look at this as well. All right, now in order to create and manage our organizations on the platform, we're going to be in the control panel, okay? The control panel, again, has that users and organizations section, and that's where we can manage our users and, of course, the organization hierarchy that they fit in as well, okay? All right, so for the hands-on exercises, we're gonna go ahead and go there, and we're going to manage some of the organizations that we had just previously imported using the Content Sampler app. All right, so organizations are going to be one way, I would say the primary way of grouping users into Liferay. Okay, these are going to be hierarchies, and again, they're not the only way to group users, so keep that in mind. But these are going to be our hierarchies. Those can represent businesses, companies, hotels. Those can represent departments. All right, and they can have any number of sub-organizations. Okay, any individual user can go in any organization where they logically fit. So if it so happens that they would be working in different organizations, they can be in 3 different organizations, and there are roles that can be applied to organizations as well. Okay, so organizations can have administrators. Those administrators can control who or what users are going to be included in that particular organization and keep that up to date. All right, so what we're gonna do next is we're gonna go ahead and create some sub-organizations together, and then we can go ahead and take a look at user groups as well.